My friends, I have almost forgotten to make a video because I have been I have been how do you even say this? I have been having fun playing Zenless Zone Zero. I'm your friendly neighbor Gacha and no, I'm not Russian or Ukrainian. Please get yourself educated, as those are not the only Slavs in the entirety of this world.
Gacha Slav.
Listen to me, my friends. Ever since the launch of Zenless Zone Zero, I have been doing three things and three things only. Number one, I have been playing the game on my Nokia mobile phone. Number two, I have had content creators, obviously in the gacha gaming space, playing in the background of my 1991 exclusive communist PC. And number three, I have had 2 bottles of vodka. Now, some of the content creators I was watching had some very interesting things to say about the game. Let's just put it that way. And I have to say the only dislike I have was how much the gacha gaming community is misrepresented. And I need you to understand, I am not saying or disagreeing that there is not bad people in the gacha community space, but I think that we can all agree this is just for everything in the world. In real life there is good people, bad people, but the bad people are usually in the minority and they don't represent the majority, they don't represent all of them. And this is the problem I have. It's the claims that it's the majority of these bad people are in the gacha gaming community space. And I'm sorry, that is just not true. I have no idea where some of these creators pull out their sources and statistics, but personal experience is not always the best representation to make a conclusion that majority of gacha players in the community are bad. You know the saying, you are what you eat, yeah? Have you ever heard of that saying? So, if you are going to criticize the game, and there is nothing wrong with that, well, I think it is completely logical that you then expect everything that will be brought upon yourself. Everything that will come towards you is definitely powered by you. Because this is just how life works, no? You say something, we say something to what you said, and then you say something to what we said about what you said. In short, my friends, this is called conversation, and sometimes it can turn into a debate, which also for some odd reason is considered to be, again, bad, like negative. I am worried about the people who cannot understand the debates, that they can also be just normal, not necessarily positive, but normal. Anyways, I have had too much vodka to really talk too much about this, and to be honest, I actually see that the majority is very tired of it all. Not a lot seem to care, but it is ironic how much people still watch, because I guess it is entertaining at the end of the day. People are just bored and they want something to be happening interesting in their life. And it is kind of sad that arguments and debates are entertaining when they should be more of a thing to kind of learn something. Yes, and this is why I think it could be positive, but maybe it sounds weird to say that. But I think if you can learn something, that is a positive. There is a term for that in English, but I forgot how to say it. Plus, the vodka is kicking in, I will not lie to you, my friends. I wanted to say 3 things, I think. Maybe 2. I cannot remember. Honestly, I'm having a hard time here. Please bear with me. I'll figure it out. Trust me. Number 1. Zenless Zone Zero is a great game, and I actually want to make a video and explain why it is good. But not only that, I will explain how you can have fun in this game. Yes, believe it or not, I am going to make the guide we all actually need these days, and it is how to have fun in games. I don't see a lot of people talking about that, and it's okay, I'll be the first one, my friends, your neighboring Gacha Slav. So, I will guide you on the many ways you can have fun in this game if you want to and if you like to. That is very important to say. Because if you either do not want to or like to or both, that is also actually fine. I won't be mad because I do not want anyone to play games where they do not have fun. It is very terrible. Why would you do something like that? Number 2, the gacha gaming community is very misrepresented, and I strongly disagree with anyone who says otherwise. I dislike the misrepresentation a lot. It's not fair to say that the majority of the community is haters, shields, whatever the word is. I dislike the majority being called cringe, children, or grown-up people who act like children, or grown-ups who live with their parents in the basement and have no life and are losers. And the worst ones are the serious false accusations that the majority of gacha game players are grown-ups who love children. You know, the P word. It's catastrophic. I cannot believe that it goes that far. And one more time, for my friends who are blind, deaf, or have had way too much vodka but also cannot handle it, like me, I am not saying that these type of people do not exist at all. Sadly, they do, but to say that that is the majority is what I disagree with. I believe they're in the minority and not a lot of people care about them. And when they spiral out of control, everybody teams up to attack them or suppress them from spreading all of this plague, okay? That's probably the only time where we bond and do something together. Otherwise, we are very divided, and it is terrible that we all here are to play games, and the only thing that we are together on is fighting against these very crazy people that exist, sadly. But again, saying that this is the majority is wrong, because I do not see the source and statistics for these claims. So for now, it is misrepresentation, especially the ones where you can get in legal trouble. It's crazy to say things like that. You know, when I now go on the internet and say, oh, I play gacha games, do you know what people think about me? And of course, I do not care. It doesn't affect me. The people who want to get to know me will get to know me, but it doesn't mean that we still do not get this label by default, and it is not fair. And it needs to stop. And finally, number 3 thing that I wanted to say, the only way to play games is if you are having fun and are being entertained. Everything else does not matter. Who you are, what you are, how many games you have played in the past, what games have you played in the past, how long have you played them, how long do you play games now on a daily basis, how much do you play games at all? Absolutely nothing. Your playstyle does not matter. What you like in games does not matter. What matters is all of these things that I said, as long as it makes the game fun and entertaining. And if that is happening, trust me, my friends, you only then have truly won the game. And this is the only meta guide, tier list, and everything you need to follow, okay? So if your playstyle is waifu, and that is fun and entertaining for you, you won the game. That is the meta. That is SSS triple quadruple S tier, okay? That is it, my friends. Cheers and have fun.